15 years, blowing the doors off the competition. Podcasting to planet Earth.
PNRNetworks.com.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
From single-screen mom and pops and community art houses to hot repertory venues and downtown palaces, right on through to the neighborhood multiplexes and megaplexes in 2D, 3D, 4D, giant screen and IMAX, and everything in between. From the biggest metropolis to small-town America, this is your guide to all the new films opening this weekend throughout the U.S. From Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com, this is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm T.C. Kirkham. It's Friday, September 25th, 2020. As always in these strange times we're living in, be sure to keep informed about your local theaters, as most have new rules and guidelines undertaken due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic in the U.S. Remember to heed your local guidelines, follow the directions of staff members, and protect both yourself and others by masking up and washing or sanitizing your hands regularly. Opening in limited release this weekend at local theaters and drive-ins, in virtual cinemas, and on selected on-demand systems. Crime action thriller Ava, starring Jessica Chastain, John Malkovich, Common, Gina Davis, Jess Wexler, Ewan Griffin, and Joan Chen. Rated R. Critically acclaimed award-winning Israeli drama Broken Mirrors, starring Shira Haas and Yifat Klein. Not rated. Drama Foster Boy, starring Shane Paul McGee and Matthew Modine. Not rated. Critically adored darkly comic crime drama Kajillionaire, starring Evan Rachel Wood, Mark Evanar, Gina Rodriguez, Deborah Winger, and Richard Jenkins. Written and directed by indie auteur favorite Miranda July. Rated R. Comedy drama The Last Shift, starring Richard Jenkins, Shane Paul McGee, Ed O'Neill, Allison Tolman, and Divine Joy Randolph. Rated R. Sci-fi drama LX 2048, starring James Darcy, Gina McKee, and Delroy Lindo. Not rated. French UK historical women's liberation drama Misbehavior, starring Keira Knightley, Greg Kinnear, Daniel Tiplady, Rhys Ifans, and Leslie Manville. Not rated. Documentary Oliver Sacks, His Own Life. Not rated. Food-centric documentary Ottolenghi and the Cakes of Versailles. Not rated. Military action thriller Rogue Warfare, Death of a Nation, starring Will Yoon Lee, Jermaine Love, Rory Markham, Bertrand Xavier Corby, Katie Keene, and Chris Mulkey. Rated R. And Italian teen horror fantasy thriller Shortcut, starring Jack Kane, Andre Claude, and Zach Sutcliffe. Rated R.
And now for the fine print.
Please remember that titles included each week are the official scheduled release dates from studios and distributors and may be subject to change. Also, please note that indies spread slowly across the country. Some receive a very limited release, and there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each film and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. Join us each Tuesday for the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Check out Tuesday Digitex every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com. And please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and subjectcinema.com. PNR Network shows and sites depend on our readers and listeners to prosper. Please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help us to make our current shows and websites bigger and better for you. So become a Patreon supporter, click on the Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop. We're at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters across the USA this weekend, courtesy of your new release newsleader, 3-Minute Weekend. Don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes online. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many other popular podcast sites, and also through your favorite podcatcher of choice. For 3-Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
MovieMavericks.com, broadcasting current box office breakdowns, movie news, and reviews. Now for your hosts, Jason and Trevor.
Hey now, even though we're over 200 episodes deep into the Movie Mavericks podcast, it's still not too late to start listening.
Where every show we give you 10 truths, 20 lies, and a bunch of Hollywood secrets.
It's like existentialism slipping into nihilism.
MovieMavericks.com.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
"15 years, blowing the doors off the competition, podcasting to planet Earth.
PNRNetworks.com.